Hello everyone and welcome to Channel 18 TV News. I'm Don Julian. In the news, a vehicle chase by Hunt County authorities ended with a wrecked vehicle, manhunt, and arrest in Hopkins County early Sunday morning. Hopkins County authorities were notified by Hunt County lawmen that a pursuit that started around mile marker 98 on I-30 was entering Hopkins County at around 12:40 a.m. Sunday. The vehicle reportedly wrecked between the 115 and 116 mile markers. At least one person then ran from authorities. A manhunt was launched with sheriff's deputies and Cumbie police assisting state troopers. A Texas DPS helicopter also helped with the search, and one person was taken into custody just before 2 Sunday morning and was taken to the Hunt County Jail. A nearly 3,000-acre, $240 million solar project is one step closer to being located in northeastern Hopkins County. The Dyke location is one of many that international company Alpensun is considering in the U.S. The project is contingent on receiving tax incentives from 4 local taxing entities: Sulphur Springs and Sulphur Bluff schools, Hopkins County, and the County Hospital District. On June 10th, the Sulphur Springs ISD accepted an application to agree to consider a value limitation for the 40% of the project of the proposed facility to be located within the school district boundary. Last Thursday, the Sulphur Bluff ISD board accepted an application for an appraised value limitation for Hopkins Energy LLC. Both districts hired Powell, Youngblood, and Taylor law firm to assist them with legalities of the project. Hopkins Energy LLC is also asking for an 80% tax incentive from the county and hospital district for the first 10 years of the project. In sports, the Wildcats varsity 7-on-7 football team had their season end Friday with a 1-point loss. In their final state qualifier in Rowlett last Friday, basically the Wildcats needed pool wins over Lindale and Midland Lee to give themselves a chance to advance to state. Things looked iffy early against Lindale. The Eagles led the Wildcats 20-7 at the half. The Wildcats caught on fire in the second half, did not allow Lindale any points, and scored 4 times that they had the ball to take a 33-20 win. Next, the Wildcats had a game against Rockwall Heath that had no bearing on the Wildcats' state qualifying chances. Rockwall Heath had already qualified for state and could not advance out of pool play on Friday. The Wildcats trailed the Hawks 26-20 at the half, but scored on their first possession in the second half to go up 27-26. The Hawks then went on a roll and won handily. That set up a must-win game for the Wildcats against Midland Lee. Wildcats quarterback coach Mike Metter said the Wildcats did some really good stuff in the first half of that game. He said the game went back and forth. The Wildcats led for most of the game. Coach Metter said Lee scored a late touchdown and trailed the Wildcats by only 1 point. He said then Lee went for 2 and made it to win the game 42-41. Coach Metter said the Wildcats competed extremely well Friday and did some great things. He said quarterback Caden Wallace grew up a lot. He was especially pleased with how Wallace changed some plays at the line of scrimmage and did that for good, solid reasons. Coach Metter said Wallace threw lots of passes with good touch on them. He said the whole team got better during 7-on-7 season. Coach Metter said back Chalk Sims had a great day catching on Friday, scoring 4 touchdowns. He also praised receivers Ch.18, Zach Tiemeyer, and Bryson Lacey. Coach Metter said the Wildcats had to play with 4 good players missing on Friday. That's Channel 18 TV News. I'm Don Julian. Thank you for joining me, and so long, everybody.